This man, who calls himself the Master Thief, has sneaked into the Egyptian treasury. His goal is to steal the gleaming eye of Horus across the room, but to get it, he must navigate the extremely dangerous traps before it. If he slips and falls at any point along the way, the swarm of restless scorpions below would devour him. He lit a torch to survey the area, but the mere shadow cast by his body triggered the trap instantly. However, as a Master Thief, he quickly figured out how to bypass it. When he raised the torch high above his head, his shadow shrank to his feet, and the trick worked, and the stone statues nearby showed no reaction. Using this method, he successfully passed the first level. He then opened the blueprint again to find the solution for the second level. Armed with his previous experience, Beck became even more cautious, but he still accidentally triggered the second trap. Before he could even gasp, a group of statues suddenly appeared and charged at him in a frenzied dance of blades. Fortunately, thanks to his agility, he dodged the attack and, in the end, narrowly escaped with his life. However, the blueprint in his hand contained no description of the third stage, so he could only wish himself luck. He quickly tossed aside the blueprint and prepared to charge ahead. To his surprise, the floor of the final level was floating. Baker gave it his all, sprinting with every ounce of strength, and managed to step onto the floor at the very last moment. He leaped up and successfully grabbed the Eye of Horus, but unfortunately fell into the treasure vault. As the scorpions were about to devour him, he frantically pulled out the Eye of Horus and drove them all away. Having obtained the treasure, he rushed to share the news with his girlfriend Zaya, but she looked deeply troubled. It turned out the plan had long been compromised and had been discovered by the man standing before them. In the next instant, soldiers rushed out and surrounded Beck and Zaya. In this moment of crisis, he grabbed his girlfriend Zaya and raised the Eye of Horus. A sudden burst of light blinded everyone, and seizing the opportunity, he hurriedly fled the scene with Zaya. He leaped onto the carriage and pulled on the reins to flee. But just as they thought they had escaped, the man drew his bow and fired an arrow with pinpoint accuracy at his girlfriend. The arrow pierced Zaya's heart, and she stopped breathing instantly, devastated by the loss of his girlfriend. Beck was overcome with grief, but he had no time to mourn. He could only race on.